I just told Andrew that I have a girl crush on Jamie O'Banion, and Andrew said, I do too, and I'm not a girl. We all love her. She's pretty fat. You have to say she's pretty fabulous. You're looking very tan.
Oh, because
you look terrific.
Between the shows, we went down to Miami.
Oh, nice.
So, and today I actually was running on the beach. I was doing sprints on the beach. Of
course you were.
So if I start limping around the stage, we'll know why. I probably shouldn't have been doing sprints on the beach.
Probably not,
yes.
But that's okay. Well, you
but
look
it felt
great.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm excited about our show tonight.
Yes.
We have a very special 2 hours planned for you, including a Today special coming up at midnight that actually isn't one, but two. We have two Today specials. That's Andrew's 22nd anniversary celebration. This is the final weekend of his anniversary celebration,
yes.
And we have absolutely pulled out all the stops. So look for two great products, including the Ultimate Friendly Flora. This will be the best value we've ever offered on this product for the good health of your immune system, your digestive system, and much more.
They are the probiotics. They outnumber the cells in our body. These friendly organisms are part of our digestive system, part of our immune system. It's part of how we have developed together with them over the millennia, and they are part of how those two systems function. And what we've done tonight, our normal Ultimate Friendly Flora, 25 billion colony-forming units. That's what the CFU stands for. 25 billion is the normal potency. Today, we did a special version just for the Today special, 30 billion colony-forming units. So it's the exact same balance, because the balance is critical in any probiotic. And the exact same balance, just increase the potency per capsule by 20%. So we'll talk about that later. With the Ultimate Friendly Flora and then with the cranberry, those are our two Today specials today. You're basically saving more than you're spending off of our regular pricing. And even better, we did this the last second. We just planned this the other day. If you get the large size of cranberry and the large size of Ultimate Friendly Flora, if you get the two of those together, sometimes we'll do where you'll save $5 on each. We did something special. You'll save $10 on each. And also the large sizes today are special sizes that are not normally available. Exactly.
I'll just show you that real quickly. We're going to talk all about this at midnight, but if you want to get an early start and beat the rush, I told Andrew I already ordered mine, so I'm in. And most of us, if you are taking these products, a lot of us take these products already. What's great about this is that, as Andrew points out, if you order the largest size, this is the cranberry. If you order the 600 count of the cranberry, it's $79.90. Now, if you order the largest size, I'll show you the chart here real quickly. If you order the largest size, oh, that's immune factor, sorry about that. I thought that was the other chart. But if you do the largest size of the Friendly Flora, which is a 240 size, we will be taking it, normally it would be about $170, about $169.90.
Right.
We're gonna take $20 off, which is seriously the greatest value we have ever seen on these products.
What you're saving normally, it would be $369.80.
Right.
So you're saving $220. But what Colleen was saying is that on the large size price for the Today special, for the 240 of Ultimate Friendly Flora or the 600 count of cranberry, both extra large sizes, the 240 will last you at least 8 months, 1 capsule per day. The 600 capsules of cranberry, at 1 capsule per day, obviously, will last you more than a year. Even at 2 capsules a day, it lasts you close to a year. But what you'll be saving is $20 off the normal Today special pricing for this evening.
Yeah, that's pretty great. It's very exciting Today special. Those are products that so many of us love to take and rely on. So we'll be talking about that at midnight. As we mentioned, you of course can get an early start if you'd like to. But I love kind of how you focus this time of year on really helping to take good care and kind of prepare ourselves for flu season, for the fact that we are busier, we're under more stress, that there's more germs floating around. And so I think it's important for a lot of us to focus on taking good care of our immune system, and immune factors is going to help us do that.
Well, and we rely on our immune system, that as much as a product might claim to prevent colds or flus or things like that, no product can really do that. The only thing a product can do, just like the only thing we can all do in terms of making good decisions in terms of our lifestyle, diet, adequate hydration, we can just support our immune system. Our immune system is the key to our ability to contend with whatever sorts of things we have to deal with this time of year, whether it's cold virus or flu virus. So we need to do everything we can. Adequate sleep is critical, which this time of year is sometimes difficult, but we could all make sure we adequately hydrate. as winter approaches, as we spend more time inside, as we heat the exterior air, it lowers the humidity inside our homes. Lowering humidity dries out our mucous membranes. That's why it's so important that we hydrate ourselves, because our mucous membranes, that's our barrier, that's our defense system. So what this product is simply designed to do, it gives you another tool in your arsenal, another weapon in your arsenal to defend yourself, to just give your body the support that your immune system needs during those challenging times of year. Because again, our immune system is the only defense that we have.
And you can choose a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 count. Everything is anniversary priced. I want to mention one more time, this is the final weekend of Andrew's anniversary celebration, so take advantage of the extra savings you're getting on every single product. The largest is always going to be the biggest savings, of course. If you take one a day, this is going to last you almost a year. So here's where your savings is, over on this side. And bottom line is, we're talking about the world's finest vitamins. If you're going to take a product like this, Andrew Lessman's is the product you want to be taking. Everything is pure. He's using the finest ingredients. They're all made in America. They're made in Henderson, Nevada with solar energy. There's no better vitamin manufacturer on the globe, on the planet. There's nobody doing a better job than what Andrew Lessman does for us every day. That's why I love these shows. I learn something every time I work with Andrew. I was saying, last time I worked with you, I was learning things about, I think we were talking about coenzyme Q10. I was learning things that I've never even heard you talk about before. And you know why? That's why we love you so much, because Andrew does not sit on his laurels. He constantly researches. He's constantly looking for new benefits, new ways to improve a product. And I think that it fascinates me that you care so much and you love what you do so much that you're always looking for ways to make a product better.
No, I love what I do too much, in fact. But what we try to do, and what I genuinely try to do is even if we're not changing a product, what I try to do is impart relevant information. The research is constantly changing, science is constantly being published, and it always provides new things to discuss. What I also like to discuss with a product like this or other products are our reviews. Yeah. Because our reviews on a product like this is one of my products that I would think if any product would be really critically reviewed, it would be a product to support the immune system. But again, when you look at how we make this product, when we give you the nutrients that are necessary to support your immune system and the botanicals, echinacea, golden seal, their proper standardizations, you look at this product, and even if this product was 4.1 or 4.2 stars, that still means about 75, 80% positive reviews. This product is 4.8 stars, and 4.8 stars means about 97 or 98% positive reviews, and that's a testament to the quality of the product.
Most definitely. So if you'd like to order yours today, we don't get to talk about this every visit, so the fact that it is at special pricing for you, and it is the perfect time of year to be taking extra TLC, extra special care to help to boost and keep our immune system strong as we sort of face those different bugs that are going to be floating around out there. No guarantees, but it does make sense if you're providing your body with what it needs to help kind of have that first line of defense. It's absolutely going to make a big difference.
No, it's the better perspective, instead of the impression that others will try to give, that by taking a product like this, somehow they're going to deal with cold and flu viruses for you. The better perspective is it's up to us to support our immune system, to do things that don't undermine our immune system this time of year, because our immune system is that defense. It's the exclusive defense. So again, adequate sleep, adequate hydration, healthy diet, try to contend with sleep, do the best we can, and try to stay active as well. And this provides nutritional support, because nutritional support is also essential to our immune system.
There we go. Okay, if you would like to order yours, we'd love to take all those calls. Log on to hsn.com. But we're going to keep moving. We have a lot to share with you in this first hour. Reminding you that coming up, don't mind me, I'm putting shoes on. Coming up next hour, at the top of the hour, we are launching the first of 2 today's specials. One other product we don't talk about all the time, but it's very also important for all of us, and that's vitamin C.
I just thought I'd mention this. It's one of the most popular separate supplements in terms of separate vitamin supplements. Of course, our vitamin C is different. Our vitamin C comes in a small, easy to swallow capsule. It won't upset your stomach. It's highly soluble. So it's going to be giving you what you want without the acidity and discomfort that's typical with other vitamins.
There we go. Okay, let's head over, because coming up next, we're going to be talking about turmeric. And this is another one that has become one of the most popular products. I know, am I banging against something? Let me see here. Sorry about that.
Necklace is, it sounds like a bad
See,
phone
look at my
connection.
microphone's right here.
But I think your necklace might move or something like that. I don't know.
How's that doing? How are we doing?
We like doing a little robot dance here. Isn't that like a robot?
Looked like you were doing the robot.
Yeah,
dance. See, I think I fixed it.
Yeah, it's better now.
As long as I don't move, we'll be good.
Yes, you're not allowed to move.
So sorry.
You could, like a mannequin show.
You know what?
Yes.
We have new microphones, and they're great. They're actually more powerful microphones, so they pick up every little tiny thing. Yeah.
That could be a problem.
You just mean a necklace.
I'm just
banging.
saying, yes, that was, fortunately it was a necklace, wasn't anything else. Or depending on what you eat, you could probably hear digestion.
Yes. If we're hungry,
Yes.
you're going to hear our stomachs growl out
Great.
here.
Great.
But,
well,
okay.
I just ate.
Oh, great. Okay, so stay tuned.
I'm good.
Okay,
No,
let's
it's all good.
let's move along.
Okay, we need to be serious here.
We're going to talk next about turmeric, and this is very special 22nd anniversary pricing. This is here in a 30, a 60, a 120, or 240. Turmeric is one of those products that is a huge, huge customer favorite. You discover this once, you will never want to be without it. The more you read about turmeric, the more you are so happy you are taking this as a supplement.
But there's a lot of confusion with turmeric. First of all, what's turmeric? What's curcumin? What's curcuminoids? And this is something, turmeric is something we originally introduced in our product line over 20 years ago. And turmeric is something, at the time we used low levels of turmeric because I understood that turmeric had inherent problems. And the inherent problem with turmeric is in terms of a dietary supplement, even if you deliver the best extract of turmeric. So typical turmeric spice is about 1 or 2% curcuminoids. So back to the beginning, curcuminoids are the beneficial compounds that you seek in turmeric. The best standardization is typically 95% curcuminoids, but you could take a 95% curcuminoid turmeric, which would be the best, and it won't be beneficial. The reason why is those curcuminoids won't be well absorbed and they won't be able to deliver the benefit to you. What you need to do is you need to enhance the absorption of those curcuminoids. There are two interesting ways that I've seen that to accomplish that. One way is using something called bioperine, which is a black pepper spice. But that black pepper spice not only can increase the absorption of the curcuminoids from turmeric, it could also increase and change the metabolism, the absorption of drugs. And I don't want a natural dietary supplement to be interfering or potentially have to contemplate its impact or implications for medications we might be taking, and most of us do take medications. So there's a much more logical, sensible way to achieve the improved absorption with curcuminoids in turmeric, and that's simply by complexing them with fat. That's how it's been done since, say, the beginning of time. When turmeric was used as a spice, it would be used in stews, and those stews would be cooked for long periods of time at not very hot temperatures. And that would complex the curcuminoids, the beneficial compounds in turmeric, with fat. And in complexing it with fat, you improve its absorption by almost 30 times, 3,000% better. So that's the kind of, that's the natural approach to delivering the benefits of turmeric, which makes sense to me. The other approach, which might interfere with drugs and medicines, that's not an approach that's desirable for me. So that's why we chose to do it. And we've been, again, doing turmeric for a couple of decades, long before anyone else had really decided to embrace this ingredient. And the research, the science, its role in terms of detoxification of our liver, its role in terms of its soothing role for our joints, those are the sorts of things that has made turmeric among the most popular botanical supplements in the last few years.
Most definitely, and I do want to point out, not only is it a huge customer pick on hsn.com, we are down to the final few hundred in each choice. So more than 5,500 have been spoken for. We have a few hundred in each size. And I also need to remind you, this has been Andrew's 22nd anniversary visit. This is the final weekend of Andrew's anniversary visit. So take advantage of the anniversary prices. These are the next best prices to today's special prices. So It is the best day to be stocking up on any of your favorites.
And I was just going to open a capsule of our turmeric. And what you're seeing there is it looks almost, it's as I push down on it, it breaks down into a fine powder. But the reason why it looks a little chunky like that, waxy like that, now my fingers are going to be orange, and that's the natural color of turmeric. Turmeric has been used when you'd see like like I said, Hindu or Buddhist robes. This is the color. Turmeric was that natural orange color. But what you're seeing, that's the combination of turmeric with fat that delivers the enhanced absorption.
Isn't that something?
And that bright orange color is the natural color of
that's
turmeric.
A natural color. There will be no artificial colors put in any of Andrew Lessman's products, that's for sure.
But it's very important to know that when it comes to turmeric, the best standardized extract, meaning the highest yield standardized extract of beneficial compounds, is not the best turmeric product. Unless and until you take that standardized extract and overcome turmeric's inherent inability to be well absorbed, you might be delivering a great product, but it's not going to be absorbable. So it truly isn't a great product. And what we've accomplished here, and we've done this now for about the last decade, this takes turmeric and emulates the benefits that you get from turmeric when it's combined with food. Mind you, when turmeric is a spice, in India they consume enormous amounts of turmeric. And the curcuminoids in turmeric spice is only 1 or 2%. The curcuminoids here are 95%. And then we complex them with fat to enhance their absorption.
Yep, there you go. I'll show you one more time what the choices are: 30, 60, 122, 40. All great values, but of course the biggest savings is always going to be on the largest choice. We have FlexPay also, and I must also remind everybody, we've extended our return policy until January 31st of next year. So if you're shopping for you, shopping for gifts, you have plenty time to make sure that you are thrilled with your purchase, all the way until January, at the end of January of next year. So it's the perfect time to try something new for yourself, to stock up on gifts. What a wonderful gift to give somebody, the gift of better health. And if you already love Andrew's turmeric, this is the best day to buy it, unless it's a today's special. And this is such a big savings. You're saving $40 off the largest one. The nicest part about it, when you start reading a little bit about the health benefits, the powerful antioxidant, you hear that thrown around a lot.
The reviews.
Exactly. The reviews are amazing. I think your average is 4.5 out of perfect 5 stars.
Just, yeah, the natural properties of turmeric on a molecular level exert a soothing effect on our body. And that's, in particular for me, I like that in terms of my joints. But that it works in that fashion throughout our body. And that's something that part of the whole aging process in our bodies is basically the biochemical stress that we deal with on a daily basis.
There we go. Okay, I'm being told they're updating me on the quantities here.
We're very limited
final
quantity.
few hundred here across the board. So try it, stock up today. You'll be so glad you did. This is, as you said, it's a notice the difference product. I mean, that's the beauty of all of Andrew's products. They are feel the difference. And so this is one that we can't wait for you to try it, because it will become one of your favorites. I think we all find that when we start taking it.
Absolutely. And the more, I encourage you to read the reviews or even go online and do research on turmeric, curcuminoids. And again, a lot of products I've seen, they talk about CoQ10, they talk about turmeric, that you have to take it with bioperine, this pepper extract. As far as I'm concerned, bioperine, it might enhance the absorption of these ingredients, but it also potentially affects the metabolism of drugs. And it's just not the natural approach to making something more absorbable, as we've achieved it naturally here, just complexing it with fat.
Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. So we're gonna keep going, because coming up next, and here's one that we don't get to talk about very often, but it's a remarkable product. You have to learn a little bit about this if you're not taking memory and brain support yet.
The reason why, I probably haven't spoken about this, done a real presentation on this for probably a couple of years. We tend to bring this in reorder quantities.
Right.
And they're generally, I'm not sure what our quantity is right now, we generally don't have enough to
not
do
a lot at all.
a full presentation.
Oh, not a lot.
So,
we have a few more than 1,000 bottles total.
Well,
so
that's
it's very limited.
That's the main reason why it's probably been a few years since we've done a full presentation, but I really wanted to do it because this is the best price we've had on this product for years. It's anniversary pricing. The savings are great. If you want our most and I hear them advertised on the radio all the time, if you want the most comprehensive product in terms of giving the support to your memory, your brain, mental acuity, concentration, just to help us deal with those normal age-related changes. This is not a drug or a medicine for Alzheimer's or dementia or anything like that. by any means. But what it is, it's a natural tool to help support us in the face of the natural stresses that we deal with on a daily basis in terms of our mental faculties and our brain.
Let me show you what the choices are. You can do a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360. Again, we don't offer this very often on the air, and it's a huge savings today. So depending on the size, you're saving $60 off the largest choice here at $99.90. We have only a couple hundred in each of these choices, so do not wait too long here. We have FlexPay available. Would love to get this home to you. If you're not taking, I've been taking this product for years, and it's funny because although we don't talk about it a lot of the air, it's one of my favorite products. I've been taking it for many, many years. Andrew's been with us 22 years, so whenever he first introduced this, it probably was close to 20 years ago. I've been taking it. I absolutely love taking this product. You will too. You hear me say I take pretty much everything Andrew brings us. And I know that that sounds excessive to some people, and I understand that. But the truth of the matter is, for those of us that take these products, we have a vitamin regimen. It's something that we feel better because of. We're healthier because we do it. And I think that for me personally, I have found a huge difference just in my energy levels, in how I feel and how I look. And I really do credit a lot of it to Andrew Lessman products. And I always tell the story that 22 years ago when Andrew came to HSN, I knew nothing about vitamins. I didn't take a single vitamin. I didn't really think I needed vitamins. I didn't think about vitamins. So when Andrew came, Andrew's the greatest teacher. I mean, he really educates. He has passion for what he does. He teaches us about the health benefits of taking products like this. And I'm grateful. I am very grateful that I met you, that I get to work with you, because, and I think a lot of you feel the same way. You probably, how incredible that you can sit in your living room and you can be educated by the foremost authority when it comes to vitamins in our country.
I'm not sure if I'm the foremost authority.
Who knows more than you?
Well,
name me one person.
I don't know.
Just name one.
I'm sure there are, but I'm sure there are.
Well, I don't know of any.
In all modesty, I'm sure there are. I've just been doing this for a long time. I've been manufacturing dietary supplements. My education led me to this, and I've been doing it for almost 40 years.
Yep.
So I started my company in September of 1979. So I have a great deal of experience, and experience is valuable. This is a product that oftentimes you'll hear folks when they talk about memory, concentration, mental acuity, they'll talk about some magic ingredient, like as they kind of use that expression, magic bullet. But I prefer in something like this because our brain, our mental faculties, it's a complex organ. It's a complex system. So I'd rather create a product that offers a wide array of natural ingredients, including nutrients that are essential to our brain function, and approach it in that fashion. And that's why I think the product is so well reviewed. It's unfortunate that it gets consistently reordered between visits, that we always end up coming here without adequate supply to really do a full presentation, because I think at the rate we're going, we're not going to have enough. And this is, I believe, if it's not the lowest price we've ever had on this, it's close, because we haven't done a Today Special on this product for probably more than a decade. And this is a newer version that we introduced a few years ago when we added acetyl L-carnitine, and we didn't change the price. And also, interestingly enough, acetyl L-carnitine, so not only is that essential for brain function and the synthesis of acetylcholine, but also it helps you with fat-burning metabolism, which just shows you how elegantly our bodies are designed, that when you deliver something that's going to help in one role, it also helps in other roles, because of course fat-burning metabolism is also essential for the energy metabolism of our brain as well.
Don't you remember years ago when they only talked about, for brain health, ginkgo biloba? And that is one of your ingredients. So that was where the focus was for many years, and now when you see how comprehensive this formula is, you will see that along with ginkgo, it has a lot of other great ingredients.
I actually think if you go back about 30 some odd years, I might be dating myself saying this, I think there was a product called Ginkgoba or something like that that was available at retail stores and supermarkets, pharmacies, and I think it was perhaps one of the top. There was another product called Ginsana.
Yep.
They were among the top-selling products, I think even more popular than multivitamins back at that time.
Yeah.
But ginkgo's a fascinating ingredient. Most ginkgo is not properly standardized. It's something that we are really diligent about, that we test each and every ingredient to validate the standardization, to make sure you're not just getting ginkgo, but you're getting ginkgo that's standardized with the terpene lactones and the ginkgo flavone glycosides. if it's not standardized precisely for those things, then it doesn't matter even if it's ginkgo. It's not delivering the benefits that the science talks about. So this is designed to be a comprehensive product that's dealing with a complex organ in our body that we depend on for the quality of our life. And the reviews on this product, it's unfortunate I don't spend enough time talking about it, but the reviews on this product are worth reading just to get a sense of what you could experience. And also, everything we talk about here this weekend has a money-back guarantee until January 31st.
You're right.
So you basically have almost a 4-month money-back guarantee, and that's a great opportunity to experience this product during, I guess for most of us, certainly for me, this is the most stressful time of year, the last couple of months of the year. So it's a great opportunity to enjoy the benefits while we're challenged the most.
Exactly. In a minute, we're going to wrap this up. These are almost spoken for because we have not even 1,000 total of these available. So you pick the size that you would like us to send you. The largest, again, you are saving $60. This one is $99.90. It's normally about $160. And then the second size is normally normally $89. Today we have it for $59. And then the 60 count normally is $36. We have it $12 off. And then 30 count, you can see we have $7 off. So you can do a try me, or you can stock up, take one a day, and get the largest size. If this is something you haven't seen in a while, we don't get to talk about it every visit. As Andrew said, it's maybe been a couple years since we've actually done a presentation on the air.
It's been longer than that.
Yeah.
I think it's probably been at least 3 or 4 years since we did a full presentation. And I'm going to make sure that next time when we're back, that we'll do so. And I think we're back the beginning of December. So we're gone for a couple of months.
Yeah,
so we'll make sure we have it then.
All right, hold on. If you're ordering yours, again,
but it won't be at this price.
That's it.
Because this is our anniversary pricing.
Exactly.
So, unfortunately.
So I think we still have all the sizes. We will keep you posted on that. Stephen says limited across the board, so hold on, and thank you so much. You know, the fun part about this is that this is one of those products we could actually, if we start breaking this down, talk about it for an hour. I mean, it's really a comprehensive product.
If we start talking about vinpocetine, which is a fascinating standard ingredient that's part of this product, and just simply talking about the acetyl L-carnitine and the role in our brain.
There you go.
But we'll leave that to the next time we discuss this.
Are we getting the wrap up, Stephen?
Yes.
Okay, we're moving. So this is a variety hour.
No, we're trying to, yeah.
This hour is packed, I must say, with all kinds of fun things and surprises. The next one is the Ultimate Eye Support, and this is another huge customer pick on hsn.com. Wait to see the value on the Ultimate Eye Support. It's fantastic. So you can do the Try Me size at 30. We go all the way up to a 360. And then if you do the 360, you're saving $40 today. $40, $20, $9, or $5 off, depending on the size you're choosing. I was mentioning everything's free shipping. Everything has the extended return policy. And if you love the Ultimate Eye Support, we do a Today Special once a year. It will not be a Today Special until next year. So this is your chance right now to get the next best value. An anniversary price is as good as it gets unless it's a Today Special.
And when you look at the ingredients in this product, unfortunately, the 3 key ingredients in this product, lutein, zeaxanthin, and bilberry, are among the 3 most expensive ingredients that we get. When you're looking at lutein and zeaxanthin, you're talking about ingredients that actually end up costing because they're at their percentage yield, they end up costing thousands, actually over $10,000 per kilogram. So that's per 2 pounds. So they're like gold when you're talking about the price of these ingredients, which is why it makes this product a bit expensive. But if you're going to be getting lutein and zeaxanthin, natural lutein and zeaxanthin, the product has to be expensive if it's going to be delivering proper levels. And we deliver 10 milligrams of lutein, 5 milligrams of zeaxanthin. We also deliver bilberry, which supports healthy night vision. The visual purple portion of our retina has to constantly regenerate itself. And the anthocyanins present in things like blueberries, but in particular bilberries, assist us with our night vision. But if you look at lutein and zeaxanthin, when I first talked about these ingredients a couple of decades ago, my major point of focus was the improvement that we could see over the course of our lifetime in how our vision aged. Meaning, it was all about the long-term benefits, all about supporting and protecting our vision over the course of our lifetime. Now, and of course, that's an incredible motivation because I think of our 5 senses, our vision is the most important. But now when we talk about lutein and zeaxanthin, we don't just talk about the long-term benefits, but we also get to talk about its role in vision today, how it helps our vision today, how it helps us deal with changes in light from dark to light, from light to dark, which are things that as we get older, going outside from a house that might be a little darker into a bright outdoor environment or vice versa, can be challenging, or accommodating close vision and then long vision. These are things that as we get older is challenging. But lutein and zeaxanthin are a critical part of, they are the optical pigments in the eye. They're the very definition of the optical pigments in the eye, so they're a critical part of our visual system. So if we value and treasure our eyesight, you need to be eating green leafy vegetables every day, spinach, kale, even things like peas and corn. Not high fructose corn syrup, but actual corn, deliver good amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin.
And if you have a minute, go read some of the reviews on hsn.com. People absolutely praise the benefits. It is life-changing. Eye doctors notice the difference when people go in for their annual eye checkup. People notice the difference, as Andrew pointed out, just in their vision, night vision in particular. You read review after review after review about that. So not only are eye doctors noticing a difference from their patients who take this product, but you will notice the difference even in the way your eyes feel. It's quite remarkable, I have to say.
Oh, dry eyes, that's one of the more common.
I used to deal with that. I remember years ago, the lighting guy would come out here and keep telling me to put eye drops in, and then Andrew was like, you're not helping yourself by putting eye drops in. It actually dries out your eyes and makes it worse, believe it or not.
When you take things, there's certain drops, a certain kind of drops where they contain things like,
say, get the red out.
Tetrahydrozoline and things like that, ingredients like that. And what those do, those actually, I think they constrict the arterioles, the blood supply to the eyes. And what ends up happening, there's a rebound redness that occurs with those, meaning that after you use those drops, yes, your eyes will get bright white while you're using them, but afterwards, your eyes will get redder than had you not used them at all. What I was going to do, I was going to read some great reviews on Memory and Brain a moment ago, but I grabbed some on this product, and just from the top, and we have probably about 100 reviews, 150 reviews here. And I think on hsn.com we have probably over 1,000.
Yeah, there's almost 1,800 reviews.
And
4.6 is your average. So you have over 1,400 perfect 5.
I was going to say almost 1,500,
exactly.
5-star out of 1,800.
Exactly.
So doctor was amazed. I've been using Ultimate Eye for many years and went to the eye doctor every 2 or 3 years for my checkup. And it was about the 7th year that the doctor told me that my eyesight kept getting better and better each time I saw him. I told him what I was taking, as he was amazed at my progress. Thank you, Andrew, for all the work you have done and are still doing for better health in all of us.
Very nice.
That's nice. Has improved my eyes tremendously. I shared this product with my parents, and they both got great reviews from their eye doctor. For me, my eyes adjust better and faster to the darkness and itch less. Thanks, from Mimi in Florida. Good for aging eyes, and all our eyes are aging. My eye doctor told me that vitamins are a good thing for aging eyes. I've been taking these for over a year now and will continue to take them in the hope of reducing any loss or blurring of my vision that goes with aging, from Joni in Florida. And when it comes to our vision, omega-3s, DHA, we'll talk about them in a little while, they make up the bulk of our retina and our brain, and omega-3s and Ultimate Eye. It's not something that works on your eye, it's something that makes up your eye. Right. It's what your eye is made of. These are the optical pigments we're talking about. Came back for more. My yearly exam was a week ago. My doctor told me my eyes were better. I received a new prescription for lenses. Every year they change for the worse. This year, for the better. I came directly home and ordered more, a lot more. Thank you for this product. Healthy eyes. I've been taking these for a few months now and just saw my eye doctor today, and my eyes look really good inside. I had a case of dry eyes a few months back that was bothering me. I take the Ultimate Eye Support along with several other vitamins of Andrew's. I won't buy junk vitamins for my body. At least I know Andrew Lessman's vitamins are doing some good for my body, and they're all natural. They may cost a little more, but I know I'm getting the best for my body. 5 stars for Andrew Lessman. And there's no shortcuts when it comes to, there are a lot of eye products for decades that did not include lutein and zeaxanthin. Now they're starting to. Great, I've been taking these for years. I'm 62 and just had my yearly eye doctor appointment. He is always happy, and so am I, that my eyes remain healthy and my prescription stays the same.
That's great.
We really, and that's one thing we need to do, is we need to make sure that we visit our eye doctor, whether it's annually or semi-annually, whatever we're told. Make sure we get an eye pressure test for glaucoma. Make sure they look at the health of our retina. It's important we do that. Your eyes could feel perfect and not be perfect.
You're
so
right.
you really want to make
Good
sure that you
point.
do that diligently.
Great
product. I'm so glad I tried the Ultimate Eye Support. I showed the product to my doctor, and after reading the ingredients, he said he really liked it. I'm 74, and my eyesight has improved since taking this product. I take 2 capsules a day and have for the past 3 years. Thank you, Andrew, for this great product from Elaine in Pennsylvania. And that's something, again, that I was just saying. The best takeaway from this product is to just make sure, whether it's your optician, your optometrist, or ophthalmologist, it's important that you just get the basic testing done on at least an annual basis to make sure that you have continued good eye health.
Excellent advice. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for your orders, by the way. Very limited here. Couple hundred left in each of those choices. So we're going to keep going, because coming up next, hey, incidentally, we are only 25 minutes away from a brand new day on the East Coast, which means that's when we launch our today's special. And we have two today's specials coming up at midnight. We hope you're going to be able to stay tuned for that. But right now, we are going to show you omega-3. This is one of the most exciting products, because when people hear fish oil, most people have had, if you've ever tried any type of omega-3 or fish oil product, you probably have had a negative experience, because most of us have in the past. Because years ago, when I tried my first fish oil product, I tried it once and I was like done with it, because it was so fishy and horrible. So one of the things that is great about Andrew's, besides it is the finest fish oil product available.
By the way, when I made my first fish oil product,
was it fishy and horrible?
It was horrible. I made the fish oil product, and then I discontinued the product.
Did you?
This is about 30 some odd years ago, because at that time, we couldn't do what we've done today, which is to take the best fish oil in the world that's properly standardized. It's all natural, meaning most fish oils are synthetic ethyl esters. What we also did at that time, the typical fish oils were just fishy. There was no escaping it. And for me, I had a relatively sensitive stomach, so the minute I used that product, I realized that no one else should be using the product. But our product today, you could have the most sensitive stomach. Our fish oils are going to be mild, no repeat, no fishy aftertaste. Not no fishy aftertaste most of the time. No fishy aftertaste, absolutely never. Absolutely never. This product will not have a fishy aftertaste, and it delivers the levels of omega-3s in the proportions that you want, at the levels you want. A single capsule gives you 500 milligrams. If you look at doctors' recommendations, the recommendations of leading government authorities around the world, it's 500 milligrams. If you might have cardiovascular issues, your cardiologist might recommend 1,000. Your neurologist might recommend 1,000. Your ophthalmologist, we just talked about eye health, might recommend 1,000 if you have certain issues. So it's perfectly designed to give you the 500 that is the basic level for most people. And if you have other underlying health issues, you can take the 1,000, which is 2 capsules. And again, the most important thing, the ratios are appropriate. The typical omega-3, and I mean by typical, probably 98 to 99% of the omega-3 products you'll find in stores are 60, 65% EPA, the balance DHA. We flip it around. We give you more DHA than EPA because DHA is more important. DHA is 2/3 of the dry weight of our brain. 2/3 of our brain. DHA is the principal component of the retina and the macular region of our eye. That the highest concentration is as concentrated as DHA is in our brain at 2/3. It's even more concentrated in the retina of our eye, and it's in the DHA, the fat DHA, that lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 fat-soluble optical pigments, they're basically positioned, they're basically dissolved.
There we go. I want to show you what the choices are. By the way, this is a huge customer pick on hsn.com. Also, so everything in this hour has been very limited. This is also very limited in terms of what we still have available. You can do a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 count. Here's our pricing strategy for you. We have a 30, a 60, 180, as we said, $60 off the big one. So this one goes from $159 down to $99.90, plus we have it on FlexPay. So if you want to stock up, if you take one a day, that's going to last last a year. If you take 2 a day, that's gonna last you good almost 6 months. 180 here, you're saving $30, you're saving $12, you're saving $7. And again, once you try this, you will not want to take another fish oil product. We promise you, it will never, ever taste fishy. It is a joy to take. And I think years ago when we started talking about this product with Andrew, because he's been manufacturing fish oil since the beginning when he started manufacturing vitamins. But the bottom line is, for those of us, when we originally started taking it, there was a lot of focus on heart health with omega-3. And we understood that, and we thought, well, this is great. It's gonna be really good for our heart. But over the years, we were talking earlier how Andrew continues to pour over the research, and there's more research on this product available to us now. And we found out that along with the fact that it's incredibly healthy for our heart, it's also incredibly healthy for our brain, even for our eyes. You get benefits for your skin and your hair. When you take this product, there's so many incredible health benefits to taking the right omega-3 product.
As you talked about, when we were talking about dry eye before with Ultimate Eye, omega-3s have been well established as being a critical ingredient if you're someone who's in terms of tear formation, because tears are not just water. Tears have fatty acids, and they play a lubricating role, so otherwise our eyes would be very dry. So again, omega-3s are a great ingredient to support the healthy moisture in our eyes. And you'll find, of those thousands of reviews, I bet you'd find at least 5, 6, 7 dozen that deal, maybe more, that deal with dry eye. But I was just gonna read some reviews.
Great.
We have all sorts of great science, but we don't have enough time to really dig into the science, so I was going to read some reviews here.
I don't have my card, but I think
quickly.
there's thousands of reviews on this product.
I think there's somewhere in the neighborhood, I think there's close to 3,000 reviews, maybe more. We probably have that little page that you could call up.
Yeah, I think we have the page, because they didn't bring me my review card, but I think I know it's one of the top reviewed products that we sell, and I know it's one of your top selling products, period.
Well, there's 3,300 total reviews, of which 2,800 are 5-star.
Wow. For a fish oil product.
All but 500 are 5-star reviews. So almost 90% of the reviews are 5-star reviews. Again, for a fish oil, as Colleen said, because fish oils are, at least for me, before I started making them, it was the supplement that everybody really wanted to hate. It was not pleasant. It was a huge pill, hard to swallow, upset our stomach, had a fishy aftertaste. None of those things apply to this product. I was just gonna read some reviews quickly before we might have to run along here. This is from Magda in Ohio. This is the best fish oil I've ever used in my entire life. There is no aftertaste, and it does not make you sick to your stomach like other brands. I can easily take 2 or more at the same time and not worry. I've been on these for about 1 year now. The price is all worth it. I'm so much healthier today than a year ago. Andrew, thank you so much. Your vitamins are the best of the best. Thank you, Magda. The best omega ever. I can't go without this product and can't say enough about how Andrew's Maximum Essential Omega-3 has helped my joint discomfort plus overall health. If you're not, and again, omega-3s play a lubricating role in our joints. If you've not tried this product, don't hesitate. I am sensitive to just about everything and have not had any problems with Andrew's omega-3. I'm on my 3rd bottle, each being a 1-year supply of these capsules from Annie in Idaho. Take before pictures. New users, these vitamins, all of them are great. Really great. Take a before picture of yourself.
Wow.
Show your hands and nails as well. Take another picture in 3 months. You'll notice the positive changes right away, but your friends will need the photo. Take another one in 6 months. The positive changes are ongoing. Thank you, HSN, and thank you, Andrew Lessman. Andrew Lessman is a blessing to mankind. Wow.
Aww.
From Mickey in New York. That's
nice.
Too kind. Thank you. Makes a big difference. I ran out of my Maximum Essential Omega-3 orange capsules and didn't order right away. Reason we call it orange is there's an orange extract that doesn't mask the fish oil. They neutralize each other. The orange goes away, the fish oil goes away.
Right.
There's no odor left. What a mistake that was, because my joints started to bother me. I didn't do it as a test, I just kept forgetting. But I learned a lesson. After a week of taking the capsules, I began to feel much, much better. Thank you, thank you. The best, pure, potent, contaminant-free. I've been taking fish oil for years, and this is hands down the best quality I've ever taken. I started taking these to combat dry eyes. They, along with blackcurrant and astaxanthin, something to get in Ultimate Eye and our astaxanthin, have been effective in freeing me from it. And if you take the time to compare what's actually in these with other popular products. This is the clear winner. All killer, no filler from Mac in California.
That's fantastic. Great. All right, little rhyme there. She's a poet. All right.
And he didn't even know it.
There you go. All right, we're going to wrap this up. If you're ordering, thank you so much. Take advantage of that anniversary pricing because this is the final weekend of the anniversary. But we're going to head over because next up, by the way, the clock is ticking down fast here. 15 minutes to a new day and our new Today special. You do not want to miss it. 2 today's specials. We're very excited about that. But coming up now, we are going to move along and we're going to talk about phytoceramides. This is another product. We talk about all the benefits of one of Andrew's top sellers, his Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. This works hand in hand with that product. This works in a different way than the ingredients in Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. But you had got me started on this. I absolutely love taking this product.
Well, in that last review, one of them was talking about take a before and after picture, even with omega-3s, not just our Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. And omega-3s, the fatty acids, just as they play a moisturizing role in our tears for a moisturizing, supporting moisture in our eyes, they support moisture in our skin. They support moisture, the radiance of our hair, and also the health of our nails. That fatty acids have to be integrated into the structure of our nails, or our nails are going to be incredibly dry and brittle. So omega-3s play a critical role there. And just as omega-3s, well, throughout our body, no one ingredient is ever the be-all and end-all of a certain function. There are multiple ingredients in our body that play a role in terms of moisturization. And we think of moisturization for our skin, we think of aesthetics, we think of beauty, we think of vanity. But moisturization, keeping moisture, certainly in terms of our eyes, is critical for health, or our eyes will be irritated, or our cornea will be irritated if our eyes are dry. So our eyes have to be moist. But our skin has to keep moisture in, or it threatens our very survival. We have to keep moisture. Our bodies are 2/3 or more, I think almost 80% water. We have to keep that moisture in. We think about it in terms of aesthetics and beauty and vanity, but it's all about survival. And the most critical molecule in terms of that moisture retention, omega-3s certainly play a critical role. Even cholesterol plays a critical role in moisture retention in our skin. And of course, we all understand cholesterol for other issues, but a molecule called a ceramide. These are plant-based ceramides, same structure. That's why they're called phyto meaning plant. So phytoceramides are the most important molecule in terms of our skin retaining its moisture. And the most important thing we could do for moisturizing our skin isn't slathering moisturizers on. It's making sure we're well hydrated. If you've ever seen someone in a hospital who was dehydrated, or who needed to get an IV, or even watched them after they got the IV, it's incredible how our body, our skin reflects that dehydration. So phytoceramides are this simple molecule that goes about moisture retention in our skin with the assistance of omega-3s and other fatty acids, and with the assistance of cholesterol. But again, the key to moisturizing our skin, again, isn't putting things on the outside of our body, because most of those moisturizers on the outside of our body, perhaps they'll create a barrier a little bit, which isn't healthy for our skin because our skin really needs to breathe. But the only effective way to continue to deliver water, moisture to our skin, is by ingesting it. Unfortunately, as we get older, both men and women, bladder function, all of those things, we'll talk about cranberry in a moment, we tend to not like having to urinate frequently, so we drink less fluid, which is the worst thing for skin moisture, also for other systems in our body. So again, phytoceramides are it's the most logical, common sense, simple, natural way to deliver a greater moisture retaining capacity to our skin. But first, we need to deliver the moisture internally.
I should mention real quickly, there's, let's see, 1,100 ordered. There's about 1,000 or so of these available. That's all sizes. So if this is something you have not tried, you'd like to stock up. It's interesting because Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails provides the ingredients that your body needs to manufacture better hair, better skin, better nails. This is completely different. This is working to help your skin retain moisture. And that's why it works hand in hand with healthy hair, skin, and nails, but it makes sense because when we talk about using moisturizers on our skin, and a lot of us love our moisturizers, but that's a very topical type product, whereby this is actually going to that layer underneath your skin and helping to essentially moisturize it and plump it up and smooth it out, right?
Well, what it does, our skin is more plump when our skin can hold on to the moisture.
Right.
And when you look at moisturizers, most moisturizers kind of create a barrier function. It's very difficult for a moisturizer to deliver sort of a humectant function where it's actually delivering moisture and transporting that moisture into the skin. The effective way to transport moisture into the skin is from the inside. That's how it was designed to work. That's how it does work. And when you deliver that moisture internally, you want to retain it. And the system, and it's a very well-designed system because it's not that our beauty depended on it, our survival depended on our ability to retain that moisture. And that's what fatty acids, cholesterol, and most importantly, ceramides relate to. I'm just gonna read some of the science charts on this.
Okay.
Some of the reviews are fantastic, and I'll do this quickly. This is from the Archives of Dermatological Research. Our findings demonstrated significantly decreased levels of all major lipid species, in particular ceramides, with increasing age. Similarly, the stratum corneum lipid levels of all body sites examined were dramatically depleted in winter, which is what we're coming to, with winter, with spring and summer. These lipid ceramides form multi-laminar, multi-layer sheets with the intercellular spaces of the stratum corneum, the organization of which are essential in maintaining the functionality of the skin as an effective barrier to water loss. Depletions in lipid levels as a result of environmental challenges can lead to disturbances in skin function. Changes in stratum corneum, which is the important part of the epidermis, have been linked with aberrant skin conditions such as xerosis, dry skin, and decreases in ceramide levels of the stratum corneum have been proposed as a possible etiologic, that means a causative factor in atopic dermatitis, irritation of our skin. So again, in terms of the most logical, common sense, and straightforward way to moisturize our skin, it's to hydrate internally and to make sure we deliver something that we lose with age, and that's a molecule that's essential to retaining that moisture that we deliver.
There we go. Okay, I think we have to wrap this up. If you'd like to order, we do have it 30, 60, 120, 240. We were mentioning healthy hair, skin, and nails because, of course, this is one of Andrew's top-selling, top reorder products. It's one of our best-reviewed beauty products we've ever sold on HSN. And there's 4,300 perfect five-star reviews on Andrew's Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails.
Rated 4.5 or 4.6 stars. It's a product with over 90% positive reviews. It's the foundational beauty product, and it's also the least expensive beauty product because a capsule of that a day really just costs pennies a day, and it breathes life into all the other things that we invest so much more in. It probably costs less than your daily shampoo or conditioner, actually.
Yeah, 30, 60, 120, 240 available, I believe. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong card.
It's about 15 cents a capsule.
Exactly, 50, 100, 250, or 500 cap size. Yep. So you can really stock up, and you can see the savings at $79.90. I always say it's the greatest beauty value, period. To spend $80 to get 500 capsules, and this isn't just, you know, a one-note item. I mean, this helps your hair and your skin and your nails all in that one great capsule. But I think we have to scoot, don't we? We're gonna move along. We have one more item we want to squeeze in. Did this hour in a blink go by, or what?
This is always my
gosh.
I always compare this when I was in school. It seemed like time stood still.
Right.
It used to be torture in school.
Right.
Watching the clock.
Oh, I know.
It seemed like it was going backwards.
I know it.
But
no, this
here,
is the opposite of that.
an hour is,
I can't believe it's almost midnight and time to launch the Today Special, which we will be talking about. But we had to make time for chocolate. If you love chocolate and you want guilt-free chocolate, you want the most delicious, nutritious chocolate available anywhere in the world, that's what we're gonna talk about right now. This is chocolate that is so yummy, but check this out. When you eat this chocolate, it helps to lower your total and LDL cholesterol, helps to lower the bad cholesterol. There's no other chocolate like this in the world. It is delicious. There are 3 choices. You can do 66% chocolate, 74% chocolate, or 91% chocolate. So that's the one thing you're gonna choose. If you like super, super creamy milk chocolate, go with the 66. I like the 74 because it's right in the middle. It still tastes milk chocolatey, but it's richer in flavor. And then the dark chocolate, if you love dark chocolate, but like at our health food store, they sell dark chocolate, and occasionally I've tried that. And unfortunately, a lot of the dark chocolate is very bitter. It's very grainy. It doesn't have this creamy, wonderful mouthfeel,
Oh,
and yumminess.
91% chocolate is dry,
right, it's not
brittle.
good.
It's almost powdery. It's almost like a compressed powder.
Exactly.
I'm having the 91% now. It's melt in your mouth creamy. And that's because of the cholesterol lowering ingredient. So the ingredient that actually lowers cholesterol, it's not fat, but it physically looks and behaves
We said it
like
looks
fat.
like butter. Look at that.
It looks like butter.
It does.
And it flows like butter.
Yeah.
So that ingredient, when you mix it with our chocolate is 91%, 74%, or 66%. And the percentages relate to what that is in terms of a cocoa bean extract. So at 91%, it's almost pure cocoa bean extract. When we add the plant sterol esters, they behave like milk fat. Why is milk chocolate so creamy? It's the fat from the milk. So this behaves like milk fat, but it doesn't. Milk fat will raise your cholesterol. This will lower your cholesterol. You'll lower your total and LDL cholesterol significantly.
Yeah.
And the reviews, there are as many reviews on taste and flavor as there are on lowering cholesterol. And I defy you to find a better tasting chocolate anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
This is a chocolate that we started with the best gourmet chocolate. It's organic, it's fair trade. If you sought out the finest gourmet chocolate, little squares could cost you more than $1 up to $2 each. For a fraction of that, you also get the cholesterol-lowering ingredient, which is very expensive. So you get the finest chocolate, a better tasting chocolate, a creamier chocolate, and it lowers your total and LDL cholesterol and helps to reduce your risk of heart disease.
Yep, you can do 10 pieces, 30 pieces, 60, 120, or 180 servings, 180 pieces. You can see the savings here. Look at $70 off if you're doing the largest. This is the perfect time of year to buy this because there's a lot more temptation around. You go into the grocery store, there's Halloween candy everywhere, right? I mean, there's gonna be treats around us for the next several months, more than ever before. And you keep these on hand, you don't feel deprived, you don't feel like you're eating a diet food. They are so satisfying and so decadent and delicious. And I can't tell you enough how many times it's saved me from having a dessert or something that would be super high in sugar, super high in calories. This is 25, 26 calories a serving. It's low in sugar, it's low in carb, it's lactose free. So there's no dairy, gluten-free.
Yep.
I mean, it's just sort of like the perfect little food. So good.
And there are 26 calories for each square. The 91% is less than half a gram of sugar. Less than half a gram of sugar.
Jeez.
Even the 74% is just over a gram of sugar. If you look at 26 calorie portions of fruits, they have more sugar than any of these. And I have a chart.
Vegetables you were showing us.
I showed last week the vegetable chart. So if we look here, and this is just 26 calories. So fruits typically, when you're looking at a fruit, they have more sugar per those 26 calories than Choco Nuvo. And especially when you look at the 94, and it's actually a little under half a gram, that's a little under 1.4 grams. So it's exceedingly low in sugar. And that's part of what we're able to achieve because the chocolate I selected, Americans don't like bitter chocolate.
Right.
So I got a rich chocolate that wasn't bitter. Because it's a rich chocolate that's not bitter, it can taste great without using a lot of sugar. Plus the plant sterol esters make it even milder. So you end up with a chocolate that behaves, even though it's a 74 or 91, it kind of behaves like milk chocolate in texture, in terms of texture in your mouth, also in terms of flavor. And you could read the reviews. I expected this product would average about somewhere around 3 stars because most Americans don't like dark chocolate. But because this behaves like milk chocolate, it's reviewed at about 4.3 or 4.4 stars. So it's remarkable in America that dark chocolate could be so well reviewed. But just to look here, you could even look at cauliflower, cucumber, has more sugar per 26 calories than Choco Nuvo.
Amazing. All right, I know we have to wrap it up because it's almost time to launch our brand new Today's Special. If you'd like to order your Choco Nuvo, take advantage of the value. Again, this is a special monthly special price that you can take advantage of. Order the size. If you want to try it, you can do a try me at 10 pieces or all the way up to 180 pieces. Remember, we've extended the return policy till January 31st. Keep some in your purse, take some to work, have them on hand. You'll be so glad that you do. All right, well, it's time. We have a very exciting new day on the horizon because we have not one, but two Andrew Lessman anniversary Today's Specials. Here comes the first of two Today's Specials.